guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Tamar, what is you doing, baby? You guys, there's been an update on what's going on with Tamar. And no, I'm not talking about it seems like she is in witness protection. If you guys don't know, Tamar said she got injured. All this stuff happened. Her good friend at one time, I don't know if they're still friends, Funky Darneva, was like, yeah, that's not happened. People attacked Funky, said, you did something to her. Tamar just sat there. She told us she was at the dentist. She told us she was in the hospital. She told us her life was irreparably changed. And then she jumped on Instagram Live doing her foundation, looking like Caillou, doing her foundation with her face looking the most. She looked like she just got done doing gua sha and getting some lymphatic drainage. Her face looked smooth. It looked tight. And low-key, this is the best we've seen her look like in a long time. It looked like she got a nice rest. She then got a dentist to come and say that the dentist, not a doctor, but the dentist had looked into everything. And it's not brain issues and it's not that. So the only thing it could have been to make her wake up in a pool of, what did she say? A pool of blood. The only thing it could have been sleepwalking. And that's when we said, all right, stop. What sleepwalking you know that you so deep in it? This is not stir echoes, baby. This is not like, what sleepwalking do you know that you're in that so much that you fall, knock out 4 teeth in a pool of blood with a fractured nose? And you trying to tell us that's what happened? That's what Tamar's dentist tried to tell us. To which I was like, did you even treat? Because she told Funk she was in a hospital. So you flew down to see the dentist. And let me just say this. She flew down to see the dentist. But another thing, anybody that's ever even gotten on an airplane with an ear infection or a tooth infection knows that is not for the weak. Anyway, right? That's what Tamar said. Everybody called her out. They said, one, why you treat your friend like that? This is just like what happened with your friend last time with Krishan, where you let the whole internet drag him only to find out it seemed like he was telling the truth, right? When James and Krishan and all the other stuff, and her former tour manager, publicist, whatever he was. Listen, I know I'm getting that detail wrong, but let's just get to the point. So Tamar then popped up and said that y'all won. And I said, won what? We're just trying to figure out what is going on with you, okay? We won because it found out that she was with Mendecees, who was the lead in her movie, even though I'm still side-eyeing you. Because why, if you can pick all these leads, why would you pick Mendecees? I'm just saying. It's just a weird move, okay? She said we won. And then she canceled her album because she said all this was for her album. And she canceled her album rollout release, to which I will say, I don't even think that was the correct release. If she does come out September 19th, I don't know how it's going to be because she's pretty much gone into hiding. Well, you guys, I say all this to say, I know it's like confusing, but it's Tamar. Nothing is making sense. The only thing that is making sense is she's putting 20 on 10. Well, there's been a new not even fan theory. There has been a new theory to come out, and a lot of people are saying that Tamar is the one leaking this theory, okay? The theory was said by Industry Blitz. They are saying it is sources, but people are saying it is Tamar's people. Listen to this. Industry Blitz said 3 mistakes in this all. 1, never trust a wife or husband if it's not a divorce. They'll yell separation, but the whole time it's complicated. 2, in this day and age, always keep one on you, especially if you're out. And 3, if individuals known for messy antics in the circle, keep keep this person away from your business, okay? They said someone clearly told Mendecees' wife, who was Mandy, when they left the 3rd location at 1 a.m. and she was already sitting at Tamar's house waiting. She approached, right, Tamar when her and Mendecees were coming home, and then the fight started. Now they're saying this assault occurred at and in Tamar's house. So she needs to sue for every ounce of that account she has, and for every ounce she has in that account. And also, we love the fact that Vinny and V12 immediately staunched the videos down. Vinny is a true friend. Okay, so listen, right? Somebody jumped in the comments and said, the entire write-up is quite confusing. It's giving kindergartner literature. That's the icon Auntie Quay. But listen to this. Industry Blitz replied, purposely, because we don't want to say too much and pinpoint every detail, but say enough and let you go and piece it together. Notice we didn't say a name, even though they put pictures of Tamar in there, okay? Purposely. And everyone that's involved saw this very post. Now, some can read between the lines while others can't. Now, here's the thing, right? This has not been confirmed. I doubt very much that Mandy Yandy was sitting anywhere waiting for Mendecees to come anywhere to jump on some of that girl. We've seen Mendecees humiliate Yandy so many times. She waiting at home, probably trying to make his favorite food so she can give him a foot rub and treat him good so he don't leave anymore. I do not think that she was waiting outside Tamar's house. I don't believe any of this. But you know what I do believe? And I literally, right? Listen, people in the industry are saying that they think this is the PR story that Tamar wants to push out, okay? Because they're having doubts that she was ever even assaulted. When she says that she woke up and she didn't know what was happening with her, they're saying that that's because, anyway, the whole point of the matter is, think about this, all right? Let's just think about this, right? Because what they said just sounds just like Tamar's IG post, just vague for no reason, all right? Now, I talked to another Atlanta source, and they're like, listen, Tamar sometimes comes across as a little mentally, I don't know, right? And she wanted sympathy streams for her single release. Like, again, I will say this, if that's true and we don't know, it is giving a little mentally distusu, right? And again, it's, all right. But here's the thing. I'm just shocked that Tamar had a team that actually co-signed on this, okay? I guess they're being paid, so they're going to go along with whatever she says. But again, she did find a cosmetic dentist that was willing to get on the internet and said, as a cosmetic dentist, she looked at every neurological reason, and the only thing they can think about is the fact that Tamar must have been sleepwalking, right? But my whole point of the matter is, to me, this is giving that Tamar's team is trying to get buzz going about this, because the same way they tried to let Funky take the blame and that didn't work, it seems like they're trying to start more and more and more chatter in order for them to be a new thing without actually saying anybody's name. Do I believe that Mandy was sitting in Tamar's house? What Yandy was sitting in Tamar's house waiting for her? Absolutely not. Do I think that Yandy even went to Tamar's house? Absolutely not. Mendecees been having fun in Atlanta. That's all I've been hearing. He's been having fun in Atlanta. She probably wouldn't even know what house to go to. All right. One thing I do think is interesting is Mendecees, I believe, has been confirmed to be with her, according to Tamar. Tamar said she wasn't going to speak on that. So he hasn't spoken. Yandy hasn't spoken. Tamar hasn't said 2 words about Mendecees. And now all of a sudden this new stuff is coming out. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I just know that Tamar going into witness protection, she's going to have to come out and give answers sooner or later. Is she planning to just hide forever? Is she retiring from life? Like, what is going on? And not like that, but are you retiring from like Atlanta life? Are you planning to move to Missouri? What is going on? Tamar has to come out and give answers. She can't just hide. And you know why we know? Because she's her only breadwinner. So she got to get out and make that money. She put her own money into that budget film with Mendecees and that EP. She's going to have to get her money back. So what is it? Now y'all going to have us play a game of Clue, and guess who? I want to know what happened. And something tells me Funky knows what happened. Anyway, listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.